Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the one and only Patrick Kane and why he is the best American-born hockey player of all time. First of all, let's talk about Patrick Kane's production and consistency. Before the 2022-2023 season, Patrick Kane has recorded 1,237 points through 1,180 regular season games, according to NHL.com. A point is either a goal or an assist in a hockey game. Now, in NHL history, there are 4 other U.S.-born players who have more career points. However, none of them are still active players, and Patrick Kane is. And the others who have more career points they played many more games than Kane has. This means that Kane's point per game average is higher than any other American-born player in NHL history, according to thehockeywriters.com. Not only has Kane been a consistent scorer during the regular season, but he's also proven to be dominant in the playoffs. Kane, in his playoff career, has scored an impressive 132 points in only 136 playoff games, according to StatMuse. These points were scored against the best of the best teams in those seasons, and in that time, he has recorded 6 game-winning goals. Kane is known for stepping up when it matters the most, and his impressive playoff performances have undoubtedly helped his team to win. Now let's talk about Patrick Kane's personal accolades. His team accolades. Kane has earned 3 Stanley Cup victories, which is a remarkable feat in and of itself. Of the players with more career points than Patrick Kane has, only one of those 4 players matches this number in Stanley Cup wins at 3. But it isn't only about the number of Stanley Cups you win. It's also about the impact that Patrick Kane has had on the games in the playoffs in those seasons. For example, the player with more career points that has the same amount of Stanley Cups, his name is Joe Mullen. In his team's championship seasons, in the playoffs of those seasons, he only scored 45 points. Meanwhile, Patrick Kane, in his team's championship runs, has scored an impressive 70 points. Kane has also earned many personal awards throughout his career. These include the Calder Trophy, which is the Rookie of the Year award, the Hart Memorial Trophy, and that is the most valuable player of the league voted by the Pro Hockey Writers Association, the Conn Smythe Trophy, which is the most valuable player in the playoffs, the Ted Lindsay Award, which is the regular season most valuable player voted by the NHL Players Association, and the Art Ross Trophy. And the Art Ross Trophy is awarded to the player who leads the league in points, so goals or assists, during the regular season. Of the 4 other players with more career points than Patrick Kane, those players only combined for 2 of the awards that I just mentioned, and Patrick Kane has all 6 of them by himself. Patrick Kane's impact, however, goes much farther than his on-ice performances. He's been a leader on and off the ice, serving as a role model for younger players and giving back to the community. He's also been a pioneer for American-born players, inspiring a new generation of players and showing that Americans can be just as dominant on the ice as Canadians or Europeans. In conclusion, Patrick Kane is the best American-born hockey player of all time. His consistent production and impressive playoff performances and numerous accolades set him apart from the rest. But it's not just about the stats. He's also done a lot to give back to the hockey community, and he's shown that American-born players can continue to serve the game well. Thank you.